Say welcome to the channel. What's on your face? What you been eating?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yuck. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on Papa T's car. We got a few things in for it, so what I'm going to do is show you what all we got, and we're going to start working on this thing. We need to get this thing back roadworthy. He's had this car since like 97 or 98. He drove this thing for a long time. This car's went through many different versions. It's had different paint jobs, different setups, things like that. But he used to drive this thing all the time. Well, he just kind of got out of it. These cars over time start to deteriorate and the cars just kind of sat around. We want to get him back in this car like he used to be. I want him to be comfortable in it so that whenever he feels the urge to get in his FOXBODY, he doesn't have to worry about all these silly things going wrong. Now, with that being said, this is a FOXBODY, so there are gonna be things go wrong. That's just how it is with these things, any older car like this, and especially these FOXBODYs. So tonight we're gonna put his new wheels and tires on. These are the Hoosier DR2s. Everybody always asks, but they're a 275/50/15. They look a little short. If you compare them to the tire that's on the Calypso, that's also a 275/50, but they just look a lot taller. Anyway, all right. As you can see, we have a set of brake pads. This is actually for the Calypso, and this is the SVE clutch cable. I've never used one of these before, so we'll be putting that in the Calypso here in the next video, I guess, something like that. So I got the lower shifter boot, I've got the upper boot, I've also got the bezel. New shifter handle because I had to take the one off my dad's car. And, well, that didn't work. And new rotors because his car really needs new rotors. Let's go ahead and get started on Papa T's car. So we got the wheels put on the car, and honestly, I'm amazed. I didn't lower the car. I didn't lower it yet, and to be honest with you, I don't even think I'm going to. Maybe a little bit later, but right now, I think this looks good. I don't know what it is, but these wheels with this paint job, this paint scheme just is money. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around, and I'll show you guys what we got. And there it is. Man, it looks so freaking good. So good. Those wheels and tires fit perfectly on this car. They really do. The back tires are a little shorter than what we thought, but for the most part, I mean, it's just a good look. I'm sure you guys have wondered, why is there clear headlights in the center? Well, my dad tinted his headlights and he just couldn't see. So it got to the point where he couldn't see at night, so he just went ahead and stuck some centers in that he had, but eventually we'll go ahead and fix all that, because like I said, we're going to paint this car at some point, so we'll go ahead and try to restore all of this stuff. This thing probably makes, I don't know, 3 something to the wheels, something like that if I had to guess, but these tires should work out perfectly. Now this car has all stock suspension, stock control arms, everything. We're not going to get out there and try to launch this car and dead hook it or anything like that, but I will say this: we are going to get out there, hit this thing in first gear a couple times, and see what happens. That is a very good look. I'm excited about this. So hopefully my dad is excited as well. We got our new rotors on, we got our brakes on. Now we got to go drive the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video tonight. I'll pick back up tomorrow where I can get the car out in the daylight, show you guys, and then we'll take it down the road, test this thing out, and I'll let you know what I think. All right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We got the wheels on it, and I got to tell you guys, I think it looks absolutely sick. There's something about this color combo and these wheels that just look vintage, retro, but in a good way, I guess. This is the only way I know how to put it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what Papa T's car looks like with the new drag wheels, and then we're gonna go out and test them. Doesn't that look awesome? Now, this isn't gonna appeal to everybody. This is a very kind of classic FOXBODY look. I think it looks sick. with the white letters in the back and the stripes and just the colors. I think it looks awesome. Now, we were going to lower the car, but I think I'm just going to leave it, to be honest with you. This car is not set up for anti-squat or anything like that, so the softer the rear end, the more this thing is going to transfer weight and hook. It's not like this car is making an absurd amount of power, so this should be just fine. This car does need some shocks, so I'm not going to lie there. But check it out, guys. There's Papa T's car with the fatties and skinnies, the bigs and littles, or as one of my buddies always says, the Oprahs and the Whitneys. I don't know if I did this or not, but I'll go ahead and go over the sizes with you, and then we'll compare this tire to that tire. They are the same size, but they're not the same size. All right, so let me go ahead and cover this with you guys, because I know a lot of people are going to ask, hey, will this setup work on my car? All right, so although this car obviously engine wise is not stock, the chassis of this car is bone stock. Okay, it's box stock. Now, these are the Bogart Drag Star wheels. I'm not sure on the back spacing, guys, but they are a 15 by 10, somewhere around about a 6-inch back spacing. Now, these tires are a 275/50 15 DR2 Hoosier drag radial. There again, 10-inch wide wheel, 15, 275/50 15. Now look at the difference in the height of the tires and the bulge and everything. Now, obviously this car isn't slammed like my car is, but there you go. All right, and up front, there again, drag stars, and these are a 15 by 3.5, if I'm not mistaken, and this is a 165/80 15. Now, these tires can somewhat be confusing when you look at them, because sometimes you're going to see a 165 R15, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put it up on the screen, and then you'll see the 165/80. You guys, if you got a big block or something like that in your car, you know, a lot of weight up front, I personally wouldn't go with these tires. They're not really designed for that, but for just a lightweight, you know, stock block, stock bottom end type setup, these tires have done us fine over the years. Now, we did have to remove the quad shocks in the rear of the car. The quad shock connects from here back up and behind here, and there's 2 bolts. You literally just take them out, and that gives you room, because the tire will hit back there if you don't. Now, as far as how these particular wheels sit, they sit freaking perfect up front. I mean, this is exactly the way you want these tires to sit. This car, I wish it had a spacer on it, or I wish the tire was a little bit wider, because as you can see, it kind of gets sucked up into the fender well, but it keeps us good and safe like this, and I'm a fan of it. So let's go ahead and recap the things that we've done to my dad's car since it's been over here. Like I said, we put a radio in the car, got him some new speakers front and rear, just put some Boss speakers in the back, some Blaupunkt up front, and a new like $60 radio from Walmart. He's happy with that. Thumbs up. My dad had a 3550 Tremec in this car, and it just shifted like crap. It would work, but it just shifted like shit. So we went ahead and put the Z-Spec T5 in the car, and man, what a difference. So he's got that with a Steeda Tri-Axe shifter that I had. Got that in the car, and just, you know, new boot, everything else, all looks good. Up front, we went ahead, found him a stock style dipstick, put in the car, because the one that he had was some custom deal that just didn't work. We're still, we just have this battery in here for right now. We're going to put a new correct size battery in the car. Found a couple of vacuum leaks, went ahead and plugged those up. This car had a lot of exhaust leaks as well, so we went ahead, sealed all those exhaust leaks up, re-welded a few things. Sorry, my dad actually just called while we were doing the video, so I don't know where I left off. But look, I enjoy doing things like this, especially for my dad. He's helped me out so much through the years, as most parents do, and this is just nice for me to be able to kind of give back to him. And he's not going to drive this car every day. He probably won't drive it very much. The whole point of this, though, is so that whenever he does decide that he's got a need for speed, or he just wants to get out there and burn the damn tires off the car, he can, and he's not have to worry about everything else, you know, leaking, dripping, transmission not shifting right. Oh yeah, and we got the clutch situated on the car, so the clutch feels so much better. I'm telling you guys, this is a big thing for me to get done for my dad. You know, the way I like to look at it is we've given this car a second chance. Not that my dad, not that he would have completely abandoned the car, but that's a lot of stuff, right? He's a busy man. That's a lot of stuff for him to come out and tackle all these little things over and over and over again. So it's been my pleasure to go ahead and get all this stuff done for him. Let's just hope it all holds up, because you know how things go. Hopefully he doesn't have any trouble out of it, but if he does, we'll get it back over here and we'll get it sorted out. So guys, I don't know how much longer you're gonna see the car on the channel, but it has damn sure been fun. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the little small journey that we had with my dad's car, with Papa T's car. I'm sure we'll see it again, but don't worry, it will be on the channel from time to time. Either way guys, I'm gonna go ahead, wrap this video up, and as always, thanks for watching.